So, I'm currently building an RC plane, so let's talk dihedral wings. I'm sure y'all have all seen an airplane before, and maybe some of y'all noticed that the wings are at an angle. As you can see on this Piper Archer, you see a very slight angle coming up from the center. Same on the 737, you guys got that very slight angle, and same on this glider. It's a very, very slight angle on the wings. So yes, as you can see from those examples, a dihedral is a slight upward angle of a wing, which is about 1 to 3 degrees usually. But you might be asking, why do aircraft have dihedral wings? Well, a dihedral wing increases lateral stability. Let me show you. So let's say you're in this aircraft, okay, and there's some wind coming from the side. This makes the aircraft unstable, putting it into a bank end, entering a side slip. This side slip could potentially move the longitudinal axis or your nose in a different direction, which you don't want. Thankfully though, the dihedral wing solves this problem with the lower wing creating a higher lateral angle of attack than the higher wing, creating more lift, which in turn rolls the aircraft back to straight level. Dihedral wings are on a lot of aircraft, including trainers and airliners, to increase the stability and overall safety of the passengers inside it. Increased stability also increases the safety of the aircraft because it's really hard to stall a very positively stable aircraft. If you're big on jets, fighter jets usually don't have dihedral wings because they want to be very maneuverable and they want to roll really fast and just be able to do a lot of maneuvers very quickly in a very tight distance. But as y'all might know, some aircraft don't have a neutral wing or dihedral wing. They have an anhedral wing. As you can see in this Airbus A400M, the wings slant downwards. To explain it quickly, the anhedral wing does the total opposite of the dihedral wing. If an aircraft gets into a side slip like I showed you, there's a less of an angle of attack, which makes the aircraft less stable. But sometimes you want this in an aircraft. Let me give you an example. I fly the Piper Archer 3s at my flight school. These Piper Archer 3s are very hard to stall and to do barrel rolls in, for example. Granted, we do not do that. And if a military aircraft and let's say an aerobatic aircraft want to go fly, it doesn't want to be as positively stable as a Piper Archer 3 because it wants to do maneuvers. So to counteract the positive stability of an aircraft, some aircrafts would use a dihedral or a neutral wing, just like the fighter jets that I talked about a few seconds ago. Hope you all learned something. Have a good day. We'll see y'all.